Thanks for purchasing your Propella Electric Bike. We at Propella highly recommend you take your bike to a bike shop for professional assembly, but this video will give you an alternative and help make sure your bike is put together the right way, making sure your riding experience is a safe one. Be sure to read through your owner's manual before assembly and operation of your new e-bike. Tools you'll need are a Phillips head screwdriver, 15mm wrench, and a 4, 5, and 6mm Allen wrenches. Now let's get started. When opening the box, you'll first want to remove the charger, parts box, and the manual and put them aside. When removing the bike from the box, be sure to grab from the frame or the wheels. Do not pull by the wires or the cables. Once the bike is removed, locate the keys on the handlebars so that you can remove the battery. For safety reasons, it's very important that the bike is not powered during assembly. To put your seat on the seat post, unscrew the 6mm Allen bolt as far as it will go without the top nut falling off. This will allow for enough space to slide the seat into the right position. Once the seat is in the proper position, tighten down the 6mm Allen bolt until the seat is secure. Apply some grease to the post, insert the post into the frame, and tighten the seat clamp with the 5mm Allen. When the seat is on the bike, adjust the angle of the seat for a comfortable riding position. To install the handlebars, remove the 4mm Allen bolts on the faceplate. Make sure the wires and cables are not twisted and put the handlebars into place. Put the stem faceplate back on and tighten down the 4mm bolts. Later in the video, we'll show you how to make final adjustments to the handlebars. Take your quick release skewer and install it into the front wheel. Bring the front wheel into the fork and make sure to align the disc rotor and the brake caliper. When tightening the skewer lever, make sure that there is some good resistance as the lever is closed to be sure that the wheel is secure in your front fork. Now to install the pedals. You'll see that there's an L for the pedal for the left and an R for the pedal for the right. It is important to get these on the right side because you do not want to cross-thread your cranks. Apply some grease to the pedal threads. When installing the right side pedal, you'll spin the threads clockwise to tighten. On the left side, you'll spin the threads counterclockwise to tighten. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, tighten down the 2 bolts on the battery dock on the frame. If your brakes are rubbing or loose, here are a few tips for adjustments. Loosen the 2 5mm bolts on the caliper. This will allow you to move the caliper freely and get it aligned with the rotor. Once it is aligned, tighten down the 2 5mm bolts. If the brakes are too tight or too loose, adjust the tension of the cable on the caliper by either taking or releasing cable slack. For fine adjustments, use the barrel adjuster to either tighten or loosen the cable. Now that the bike is taken shape, stand over the bike to make the final adjustments to the handlebars. Once the handlebars are in a comfortable riding position, tighten down the 4 4mm Allen bolts in a cross pattern. Also, make sure the gap on the top and the bottom of the faceplate are the same. This is also a good time to check and make sure that the grips, brake levers, and display are secured to the handlebars. Also, check the 2 5mm stem bolts and make sure they are tight. To pump up the tires, remove the pressed tire cap and open the tire valve. The max tire PSI is 90 pounds. It is recommended to put at least 75 PSI. Propella Electric Bikes, designed to be lightweight, reliable, and elegant. Thanks for watching.